last session, you had successfully fended off the attacking enemy squadron that was during your train shuttle ride to the Icebreaker Borealis' control room. And upon arrival there, you saw that all of the reactors were being pushed well past their limits. And it was very hot in the chamber and putting the entire station at risk of a very explosive end if the laser were to be fired. So you therefore not only had to worry about fighting the enemy mechs in this room, but also shutting down plenty of reactors to ensure that, the charging sequence could be stopped, or at least slowed down sufficiently. And fortunately, you were successful, saving the Borealis and the moon Kantele from certain destruction. Rita's security teams at the end had time to regroup and then storm the bridge of the ship, allowing them to regain control of the whole station and putting a final stop to the plan of the cult. And then she thanks you for your help, assured you that she would pass along any developments that she got regarding the inner cult of the Faith of the One and Evelina Bondarchuk, her board rival. And after a bit more gambling, Joker visiting the Recline, Relax, and Recycle NHP spa, you began prepping for your return to Hell's Gate. But before that, you got some time for downtime. Actual downtime, for once. In a very long time. Yeah, y'all have earned some R&R. That's for dang sure. And we're still on the Icebreaker. But I believe I gave you the option to... you only have one downtime action each, but you can choose, do you want it to happen on the Icebreaker or, when you get back to Hell's Gate kind of thing. It's, a little flexible in that regard. So, I guess if anyone already knows what they want to do, I think Failsafe already knows what he wants to do, for one thing. If you want to just start with that.
Sure.
Play.
Yeah. Gilliam, I'm gonna get back on. Oh, sorry. Hold on, clicked out of that. When I get back, I'm going to please take a moment to self-reflect and realize that being in a mech firefight is not quite as easy and not the same skill set as being in a mech pit crew. So I'm going to do some self-reflection. I think I'm going to find Gabe, and I'm gonna get serious about this whole mech piloting thing. If I want to be a mercenary, I gotta adjust my skill set. So if Gabe will take me up on it, I'm going to do some whatever the mech equivalent of sparring is, I guess.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Oh yeah, bro. I'll give you a few pointers.
Sure.
I guess Gabe would gladly take Gilly, the equivalent of a mech practice range or practice ring is on Hell's Gate.
Like a danger room.
Wherever there's space to do, I guess both hand-to-hand and ranged combat.
Yeah.
And cue the training montage with the Rocky music in the background.
The whole time I'm adjusting how I'm printing and building my mechs to better suit my new actual combat experience instead of my theoretical
I think
first is
Gabe would be like, if you want to be good, if you want to be strong in a mech, you need to be strong outside of the mech.
Oh. But actually put some gloves on first? Okay.
You take Gilly to the gym with him to work out, for the course of a week maybe. I don't know. While they have some downtime back at Hell's Gate, He'd make up a workout regimen for Gilliam and then mix that in with some time in the pilot seat.
Okay. Probably
if we're going by
this,
if we're going by the power at a cost that this downtime action is, Failsafe, I guess I would let you describe what happens generally.
Well, I think that last bit was maybe what I needed. I think I might be physically and mentally exhausted by the end of this. I think some stress is in order. I think we talked about 2 stress. I also have, just to spend my resources, I did, hold on. What's Downtime called? Join a salvage crew last time and got a single segment. Which I don't think we spent to do things, but I could also sacrifice that up as what I'm using that material to alter my mech build here.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I like that. So at the cost of, for one thing, this downtime action, and also this one segment of salvage, and some time training, you may respec your hull, agility, systems, engineering, whichever you prefer, however much you prefer. And you will also be starting the next mission with 2 bond stress, as the toll, the physical and probably mental toll of doing all of this training wears on you.
I don't think our stress carried over because of the new,
I don't think so
profile,
either.
So,
but if
how
you
much
had,
do we clear on downtime?
it's just 5.
It's just
so you probably didn't have 5, right? So you probably cleared down to 0.
Oh, we clear 5 stress per downtime?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kinda
Yeah,
a
no,
lot.
I think I had 6. I think my stress was pretty high. I had like 6 stress.
Yeah, you're taking
okay.
stress every opportunity you
That's
could.
Yeah.
true. Okay. You probably start with 1 then.
Lightly stressed. Cool.
All right, and then
I don't
yeah,
remember how much XP I had either.
yeah. Unfortunately, I
That one's
don't.
harder.
Unfortunate. Can just call it even with a 5, maybe. I don't know, 4.
Like
5,
4?
something like that.
3,
maybe
if that means anything.
3 or 4 probably.
And Clay, I think you can adjust your haze right on your pilot sheet.
The one I gave you was the adjusted one.
Okay, I see. Gotcha.
Since I couldn't fail this, I just went ahead and did it.
Right. Makes sense. Okay. All right. Yeah. And then moving on from there, does anyone else know what they would like to do?
Well, I know for sure one of the actions I want to take, and I'm reasonably sure about the second one.
Oh, it's actually just 1 this downtime period. Forgot to remind you.
Oh, we only take 1 action. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going by
but
what the module says after learning my lesson from the last one. Y'all got so many.
Well, then I definitely know what I want to do.
I think you do too. I think I know what it is.
Oh, yeah. I want to get the militia in shape. No, I'm just kidding. I want to fight in the Hellfire League, for sure.
You almost had me. Okay, yeah, still on the Icebreaker, of course, which I guess I can bring us back to the Icebreaker for a little scenery. Yeah, so you're entering the Hellfire League here on the Icebreaker. Let's see. All right, so first of all,
pretty in depth.
yeah, got an arena performance clock. I'll, I guess, whip that up real quick for you in Foundry. Arena performance, and I changed this sheet from an NPC to a clock sheet. 8 segments. I feel so silly. I should have just set this up like in between last session and this one because come on. Come on. Should have known. All right, there's your arena performance clock. I'll got it open on my screen at least. So we're making it's in, oh, sorry. I need to grant you ownership, or at least observership. There you go.
Oh, there it is. Okay, nice.
So yeah, this is going to involve 3 separate roles using various skill triggers. It doesn't have to be exactly what the action says in the book, of course. But the first one is about crafting your persona, cutting good promos, and developing good on-screen chemistry with opponents. Basically, the setup. So how would you like to do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I'm just gonna go by the name, you know, Phoenix for sure. It says, you know, you paint a logo on your mech, so the Phoenix rising from the ashes would be like my my symbol. Yeah, I guess I would just try to craft a persona. Or the persona I would try to sell to whoever's in charge of the league, you know. It's just that of like dark horse stranger from outside of Calliope, a disgraced former champion coming to rise from the ashes and win this Calliopean League.
Okay. So, decent amount of flashiness and comeback story is definitely what you're fishing for, it seems like here. Any skill triggers you think could apply?
I mean, I have Take Control and Charm. I'll try Charm,
Yeah.
I want the people
fair.
on my side.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, yeah. Charm and Take Control, both +2. Let's do it. Okay.
Looks good.
No, not terrible, not bad.
Yeah, that's going to be one segment on the arena performance.
All right, cool.
Next up, you got to size up your opponents, understand the meta, develop a fighting style, which, I mean, you probably already have a fighting style, but, So what will you do once
the... Yeah, got a fighting style. I mean, I don't have any of these skill triggers.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I don't have any of these skill triggers. I mean, I think... Let's see. I mean, I think Gabe being like a former athlete is pretty... I want to say he'd be pretty accustomed to, somebody who played team sports, studying like, I don't know, tactics, strategy, watching tape, etc. I don't really have any relevant skill triggers though, so I think maybe I'll leave it to you whether... I don't know if that really applies here though. I think that would apply much better to the third one. That's like actually fighting. Yeah, let me see. Show off.
Definitely would apply to the third one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that any of my skill triggers apply here. I could just do a flat roll. I don't know if I could justify maybe like giving myself an accuracy. That potentially has a greater effect than just using a skill trigger, like a flat roll with an accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, you could take a stress for it.
Take a flat roll. Well,
you could take a stress for accuracy.
Let's do that. Let's do that. I'll take a stress and then I'll just do a flat roll.
You're sitting in the lobby watching the videos about all the opponents and whatnot.
I think Gabe would be going through he'd be watching old footage on like all the various members of the league. He'd be reading up on, media profiles, mech profiles, statistics, stuff like that.
But I think the lack of an appropriate skill trigger is kind of indicative that you're just kind of like, oh yeah, I got this. These all look basic to me. Yeah, I can beat them.
Also, Gabe, he's never done like one-on-one fighting before, or he's not accustomed to that kind of fighting. So let me see. Should I just do roll 1d20 plus 1d6?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, 1d6 plus 1d20. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Okay. Didn't need it.
All right. Yeah, that's 2 segments filled in right there. You are confident.
Damn, I'm a fast
for a reason. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't new to you. You've done this before multiple times, and you went out in not the greatest of ways the last time you did this, but feels like you're settling back into the saddle, at least until you get in the cockpit of your mech, and then we'll actually see if you can put this into play.
Oh yeah, okay. So that's like an actual first match against whatever opponent they put me up against. Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could use apply fist to faces, since it's like pure melee. Pure, brute strength is like my fighting style.
At this point, I would like to ask, are you still in your Everest, or are you in your new mech frame?
No, I think he'd be using his new mech. If he
All right.
was able to get it by then, he'd be using his Shang.
Yeah, I'll do a quick little cutaway here, Family Guy cutaway gag, to show you at the printer. And you have basically all of you, not just Phoenix, but all of you have been given clearance by Rita, who has been able to pull some strings and get some resources together to get you all officially licensed to have any frame you want, basically, from any manufacturer. And you're in the you're in the IPSN Calliope showroom here on the Icebreaker. A guy named Smith Johnson. He is extremely happy that you're interested in IPSN frames. And, you know, he's been trying to get a read on your taste and whatnot. And he says, so what do you like to do? What's your fighting style?
I want to be able to punch things as hard as humanly possible.
Got what you
I want
need
to be able
right
to
over
punch
here.
people so hard it'll take them an entire business week before they can even think about getting up.
That one.
Yeah. He's like, hey, friend, hey, this is going to be the easiest sell I have made all year. Trust me. Follow me. Behold the Zhang. I mean, just look at it. You want it, right?
Oh, yeah. I like this.
Cha-ching. Rita signs the check. And the Zhang is yours. And then back to the arena. You mount up. And it's time to apply fist to faces.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Don't fail me here. Oh. All right, let's see if that confidence pays off.
Yeah, I'd say it does.
Okay, all right, nice.
Wow.
You win your match. It's
Pretty
probably
solid
not the most extravagant win, but you know, it's good. It's almost like it's not like you almost lose or anything and you barely eke by at the end. It's kind of disappointing because of how easy it is for you to win, if that makes sense. Like the crowd is like, oh, of course the Zhang is going to win. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's exactly what we expected. And it's like, cool, you get some applause for sure. No one's disappointed, but it's almost like, yeah, I mean, you know, whatever. But yeah, good performance overall. So you've got this arena performance clock, and you started to make a name for yourself for sure, and you've done a good job of it so far. Here in Calliope, and like the module says, there will be future opportunities for you to continue this if you choose to come back and do this in future downtime periods.
We're gonna try to go all the way. What are my rewards here since I do finish with 4 to 7
you finished this run. Yep, 4 to 7 segments. So you're not championship level yet, but you are doing numbers. You got that charisma, the style, and the skill. So you gain +1 accuracy on all checks to interact with fans until the next downtime. And enough winnings to get a reserve. What reserve would you like?
I think I might just go with the coolant injector again. I like
All right.
overcharging a lot.
That makes sense.
I'll
You
let you know if I want to replace it with something else, but I think we can just say coolant injector right now.
all right, yeah. That is you enjoyed using the one that you found on Hell's Gate floating around in space or whatever. Forget exactly how you found it last time.
Cubbying.
And you're like, yeah, I would like that again, but maybe, you know, a new one, not a shitty old one that's half broken. All right. Just going to make a note of that. Okay. Yeah, and I think that wraps that one up. Who would like to go next?
Well, Fallback knows what he wants to do.
All right. And what would that be?
Do a salvage run back on Hell's Gate.
All right. Nice. Once again, diving into the salvage. Let's see. You have your clock already with 2 segments, but you're just going to try to add to it, I suppose.
Yep.
Let's see. Pulling that up on my other screen. All right. Join a salvage crew. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You know how this is. Is there maybe curious to know, does Eli have like a narrative reason for this, or are you just like a really curious person and you want to keep finding things that are interesting?
He found some really interesting, like he's that kind of explorer. You know, he's gone to the edges of space, and he found some really interesting things on the last salvage run. And now he's curious to see: is he going to find an alien artifact? Is he going to find something 500 years old? He wants to find something cool.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's see if you have any skill triggers here that might work in your favor.
Read a situation to find the good place to get salvage. To find where people haven't stripped clean.
Sure, yeah. You're kind of like watching the other salvage crews go to work, and you're like, well, I don't want to go where they're going because they're going to find it first before I do. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the last time you got a 10 to 19 result, it looks like. Once again. All right, that's another 2 segments, bringing you up to 4 filled segments. And roll 1d20 to see what you find.
Something cool. Ooh.
If I understand this correctly, I think this is just the Calliope Reserve. Right?
Those are good too.
Yeah. Except that's just 1 to 10. I think that's supposed to be a 10 result, though, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah, I think so.
So, Calliope Reserve?
Yeah, I'm just making sure the table that I think I made this table, but I just want to double check that it's right. Like, oh no, never mind. You're not rolling on the Calliope Reserve. Okay, that's what I was double checking. There is a secret table that only I see called Salvage Finds. So what you actually find is a hardened refrigerator. It's got its own long-term power source. It's full of unlabeled ampoules that seem to contain blood. And if you were to take those back to your office or whatever, or a lab, and analyze that blood, it doesn't match the genetic profile of any known life form.
Huh.
That's badass.
You have some sort of weird blood, if it is even blood after all. So here we are back to the whole, this can be used as reserves, pilot gear, or to gain accuracy on a relevant skill check. You might have to get a little creative on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, on the Calliope Reserve table, Underworld Connections stands out. That could work. But I guess I'll let you think on it. If you have any good ideas, I'll definitely be willing to hear you out.
Okay.
I'll make a note of
Think
that.
on that one.
Yeah, I might have to as well. Even if you can't think of something this session, that's fine. All right. Who would like to go next? It's either Rhea or Joker.
My power at a cost has kind of already been sorted, so Red just kind of print some new heat sinks for the kind of scrapped together deck sweepers for solving the heat based issue, not knowing that there's a brand new weight based issue.
Yeah. Let's see. What exactly did we decide on with that? To go back in time.
It will either knock back me or the other person.
All right. Yes. So now, yeah, you don't know this yet in character, but whenever one of those scuffed shotguns makes an attack, you check the D20, and if it was, I have to double check, was it odd? If it's odd, you get knocked back. If it's even, they get knocked back. One space.
That's pretty good.
Yes, odd, you get pushed away from the target by 1 space. If even, your target gets pushed away from you by 1 space. Not technically knockback, but I guess I should clarify, it is involuntary movement. And it's some homebrew bullshit from GM Colton. So it's not balanced at all, but that doesn't matter. It's my campaign.
Ray is not a brilliant engineer, has just kind of been using, prefab parts and then just, printing pieces.
And
This
they
whole-
look perfect.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to go wrong.
Should be fine.
The gas recoil system maybe isn't exactly up to spec, but you know what? It's fine. It'll be fine.
We're working all the problems out.
Yeah. Okay, well that brings us finally to Joker then. What would you like to do for your downtime?
Salvage.
Much
Me.
like Eli. You can't go cubbying, so you got to do the next best thing.
I can't go cubbying, so the next best thing is I get to cobble together whatever I can find.
Mm-hmm.
Just go cubby somewhere else and call it salvaging.
Cubbying in space.
Cubbying in space, also known as, oh hey, what's that thing do?
Yep. There's a floating object. I'm gonna grab it.
Let's see what this thing does.
I guess
Okay.
spot maybe would be fine.
Yep, definitely gonna do a spot. 1d20 plus 4.
Oh, it was almost a natural one on my screen, but cool. That's gonna be a full
Yeah,
salvage
cool.
clock. Whoa. So, go ahead and roll your 1d20 for what you find as well.
Yep. Oh wait, that's a d12.
In the future, you can now spend,
Oh my.
Eli can do this too. You can spend a segment to gain an accuracy on a skill check, to invent, create, repair, or barter, negotiate, bribe. You can also spend 2 segments during a downtime, including this one if you want, to gain anything as a reserve, or you can spend all of them, in your case, Joker, to permanently gain a piece of exotic gear that your character knows about. So if you, it's a little tricky. If you know of any exotics from like across the Lancer compendium that you might want, you can ask for it. That's okay. I can also show you some other exotics from the module if you'd be interested in those. But yeah, it's okay if you don't have an idea right now.
Oh, I have one idea.
Okay.
I was actually banking on getting this before the session, but I can't believe I actually rolled a full. That was a near 20. Wow.
Yeah. I also, as far as what you found, all right, you rolled a 16 on that. I'm not joking. It's the same thing that you got as last time. You find another hopper full of Sperry light or
Wow.
So awesome. I don't know why you even need an excuse to salvage. It's the best downtime. I love the stuff that we're getting.
Joker, where are you putting all of these rocks? It's like they're coming to you.
I cannot confirm nor deny any sort of reason for possible. I don't know. No.
Hmm.
You can always put it in the Sperry room.
Ignore the gigantic spherolite magnet that is inconspicuously behind Joker's frame.
Specifically tuned only to attract the materials found in Sperrylite ore. Well, whatever that stuff is, and why ever Joker wants it, you certainly have a lot of it now that at any time you can sell to an enterprising refinery to gain an exotic gear. for yourself.
We will do so. Would it be fine if I were able to somehow get what is this thing called again? Oh yeah, Founder-Class Compcon. Another NHP. Look at that shit.
I'm sure you can. Yeah. Not sure if I have that loaded up in my CompCon website.
Oh, it's in the Winter Scar LCP.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, yeah, it's fine if you want to take that one. Would you like to swap it out for something right now on your mech?
Yep, we'll do.
I can do that for you also in Foundry.
I legitimately that was the original idea. I was banking on like at least doing salvaging. It's just I didn't expect it to happen so suddenly.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd get this far this quickly.
I thought it'd take another session. This
moving at a very fast pace. Everyone either power out accosted or succeeded on their downtimes. So yeah. Let's see. Bounder-Class CompCon. It is a weapon mod, I see. So 3 system points, which means I guess you just take off something worth 3 SP.
I
Which
lose the card. I'm losing the card count and the extinguishing cells because if I remember correctly, you can't have more than 1 exotic.
It's actually 2. You can have 2 on your map.
I'm not getting rid of the expanded compartment in the EVA module. They're very important. I am also serving as a passenger seat, and I need a place with a spare light.
Of course. And I'm guessing, which weapon are you attaching the CompCon to?
I can't attach it to an integrated mount, so I'm going for the Typhoon pattern.
Makes sense. All right, there you go. I have modded your Typhoon pattern channel, ion channel for you. Speaking of which, your spare light, I guess we can say also, from a narrative perspective, when you set up your new frame, you actually get reached out to by, you get contacted by Loki Valentinian, just you, over just a text chat. And he says, you know, Joker, from what I remember from interacting with you a little bit earlier on that mission, I would really love to show your squad some more gratitude for helping me and helping rescue Dr. Nyambose. I feel like you might enjoy this. And then you see a little pop-up attachment appear in the chat. And it is a license for a very new and very experimental and very classified Harrison Armory frame called the Tamatomo. And he says, if anyone asks, I did not give this to you. You hacked my dad's mainframe. Understand?
Under. Comprende. Understood.
Have fun.
Ooh, this thing is on fire. Fire.
Basically. Yeah, the token art literally shows it on fire all the time. And I mean, that's basically true. That's kind of what it's meant to do. Just constantly be burning and using its fiery energy to power its weapon.
Fire.
I guess going back a little bit to Failsafe, for your new frame, I would say after your or maybe during your big training montage with Phoenix, and knowing that Phoenix is definitely going to be using that Zhang going forward, and that makes you a little bit inclined toward an IPSN frame. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I would definitely follow his lead. Like, he's pretty much the only mech pilot I've seen consistently, so it's kind of the only basis I have to go off of.
All right. Unfortunately for you, you don't quite have the clout, the reputation for being a pilot. And so you contact the IPSN store here on station and, oh, sorry, we're closed. You know, if you have to ask the price of it, it's probably not for you, friend. See you later. However, fortunately, you do see on your way back to the print shop, let's say, maybe feeling a little dejected, being rejected by the official company place. You notice that in Raphael Baza's Bazaar, the big marketplace full of esoteric and interesting things, there's a sale happening. A mercenary is putting her old frame and its associated licenses on the market for a price that just barely covers the ticket out of the system because she really wants to leave quickly. And it's for an IPSN Raleigh frame and associated licenses. And with a quick contact to Rita, she's more than happy to buy it for you.
Neat.
You also find a message in the license data, seemingly left by its former owner, that says, I quote, "It's all about to go sideways. If you know what's good for you, you'll get gone too."
It's ominous.
It's probably just crazy ramblings of who knows what. Nothing to be concerned with. Fallback, you are interested in something somewhat similar to your previous mech, as I understand. Looking for a long-range artillery sort of fighting style.
Yes, longer range, more artillery, but we gotta maintain mobility. Gotta be versatile.
Right. And the thing that you're seeking is probably like you've been seeing in catalogs, on company sites, you've been seeing a lot of frames that almost just barely scratch the itch, but not quite. And it's almost, it's almost starting to feel a little hopeless. So to lift your spirits, you head back to the casino because you were doing really good at gambling earlier, right? That's probably something you would do if you would agree. Yeah. You find yourself in a poker game and there's some brat from Caracas who just goes all in on a really stupid bet with an SSC license. He's not even going to tell you what it's for. It's that cool and secretive and valuable. Might seem a bit too good to be true, but shit, why not? You go all in as well, and you come out on top. You win. He gets all huffy. Can't believe this. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. Ugh, grumble, grumble. Walks away from the table. Might seem a little too good to be true. But Rita says, yeah, it is too good to be true. The board rigged this whole thing to get this mech to you in a way that makes gambling look sexy. Your SSC Amber Phantom will be waiting for you at the print shop. Or sorry, Oleander. My bad. You got the Oleander.
Yeah. The Oleander, yep. Nice, thank you.
And back to Rhea, your new mech frame. I'm going to let you say what you're kind of looking for and how you'd be going about it.
Rhea has been, over the last 4 or 5 years, been slowly printing more or less a pirated version of the Amber Phantom. The pieces have been being slowly printed in almost a jigsaw-like puzzle piece. And being assembled in, hidden bays, moved every once in a while. And finally, having access to a printer with a little bit less eyes on. She can finally finish printing the big parts in one piece.
Nice. Cool. And yeah, throughout all of that work and secrecy that you've dedicated yourself to, you are able to secure and of course with Rita's help and resources from the board, you are able to secure a very, very firm blueprint for printing an Amber Phantom. Maybe an unofficial license for it, but you know what? That's fine.
I mean, if I can get the... I mean, you know, pirated parts, SSC parts, you know, it all clicks together at the end of the day, theoretically.
Theoretically, anyway. If there's a certain corporation that is not a fan of secrecy whatsoever, oh, it's definitely SSC, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how all of you get your frames. And with the downtime coming to a close, I will bring us back to Hell's Gate, I think. Back to our old stomping grounds. As you say goodbye to the Icebreaker for the foreseeable future. Maybe a very long time, as far as y'all know. I would say after the 11-day journey to get back here from your shuttle, the Dragon's Tooth, Jerry would probably say, you know, welcome back. You did great. Rita gave you guys a really, really awesome review. She told me everything. She sent me a lot of stories and firsthand accounts from people you interacted with. And yeah, everyone across the board was just very, very impressed. Well, except for, you know, that one board member, but I don't know. I wouldn't trust her.
We missed
Gives you some time to settle back in, and he says, we don't need anything from you immediately at the moment. So just, I guess, be on standby, as you were.
It's just been business as usual back here.
I missed it.
Well,
Yeah.
business as usual. Yeah. So, of course, there's a lot of shit going wrong all the time, every day. But yeah, for Hell's Gate, that's normal.
That's business as usual.
There's also, so we can tell, obviously, we're dealing with a really strange threat in this cult. Within the faith of the One, it would probably behoove you to know that they have set up a new temple here on Hell's Gate. The faith, I mean. Obviously not the cult. Well, hopefully not the cult. Is the whole thing just a cult? I'm not sure.
I mean, kind of seems like it.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be right for us to just shoot down a religion, I guess, regardless of how culty it may be. So, for now, it's fine, I guess. But, yeah, after what you all just discovered, I think we're going to maybe make sure that there's a security rotation in that area of the station at all times going forward, just to be safe.
Probably a good idea to keep an eye on them.
You don't have any massive secret mining lasers, do you?
Oh, no, just the big gaping maw that gave the station its name. To
Oh.
eat things.
No. Right. Well, I guess keep an eye on that.
That's my job, after all. So, you have a few days of subjective time to just do whatever you want. I don't know if there's a... it doesn't necessarily need to be a specific thing that you all need to do. You kind of did just do your downtimes and whatnot. But I think at some point, Rhea, if you would like to say your piece, I'd let you set the scene for that.
Let me just pull up the thing.
While you're
So
doing that,
Rhea would
oh, go ahead.
would contact the group and say, I need us to meet somewhere that has less ears.
All right.
Received.
probably go somewhere not quite in the middle of this bustling scene that you see on the screen right now. But you probably eke out a, not quite a cubby of the station, but something similar. Perhaps an out-of-the-way maintenance chamber or tunnel or something of that nature.
Mm-hmm. So you remember what I spoke about on the ship not too long ago about Mr. Steele?
About your dad? Yeah.
Subtle. I appreciate it. Well, apparently he's been starting to do mandatory recruitments, which is a much stupider word for kidnapping individuals very much against their will.
Oh.
So I'm not entirely sure what we can do about this at the current point in time. But I do intend to do something about it.
What for?
It's impact dynamics. There's 1,001 reasons that they would be kidnapping people, and like pulls up on the slate like a little like footage of like mercenaries kidnapping civilians with like a hollow projection of Roderick Steele in the back.
You all hear the hollow projection in this video. You hear the hollow projection of Steele say, "Hi, I'm Roderick Steele, and I'd like to personally welcome you to mandatory recruitment, brought to you by Impact Dynamics."
Huh. Seems, I don't know, not what I would expect. But,
He can just do that? I guess, I don't know, I guess Calliope doesn't really have much of a... too many mechanisms in place to keep Impact in check.
Interesting.
There's not a lot that can be done, but I feel like we should make some attempt at it. I'm not entirely sure what can be done, what can't be done at this point, but it's more reason for me to do what I'm doing. I will also be handing over my spot on the team to my good friend Electo. So I will not be running with you anymore.
Wait, what?
Electo? Who's Electo?
Yes. My friend.
This is the first we're hearing about them. Would you like to give us a little more info?
Their mech of choice is referred to as an Amber Phantom. It's one of SSC's more impressive designs.
Let's see. I think I may get what you're getting at here. I'm guessing Electo has no corporate affiliations that are publicly known?
No corporate affiliations, no history on the station.
I see.
Occasionally punches their friends in the face.
Wait.
Unlikely to occur again.
I see. Well, I think
So when are we meeting them?
Gonna pat Joker on the head.
I think we already have.
Really? Where
No,
are they?
You'll meet them next time Jerry calls for a meeting.
Oh wait. Okay, maybe I'm not getting this either.
You may not be. It's entirely fine if you don't.
Well, I think this might be a safer way to proceed. Do you think Electo would be more willing to take direct action against, well, I'll gesture to the recording.
Yes.
Stuff like this?
Oh, that's good to hear.
The mech they run is also much faster than the old one that I use.
All right.
Okay.
You don't happen to have any sort of lead on these kidnappings, would you? You don't know where they might
Not-
do it again?
Not yet. I will be trying to run down leads while I can.
Great.
I will still be around when you need me when you're more on station. Electo is not very fond of walking around in public for too much time.
Okay. And you're absolutely sure we can trust this person? How long have you known him for?
Honestly, it feels like I've known them my whole life, but
Like, nah, they kind of sketch me out sometimes.
Oh my god.
but it should be fine. You should have no issue. If you just keep running the program that I gave you all, it should be entirely fine.
I trust your recommendation. Not about the program, but about the new pilot.
Mhm.
I raise my fingers, do finger quotes when I say new pilot.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Okay, I think I did understand.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's all right.
She was saying.
Query. What is that supposed to?
It's all right, Gabe. You're the face of the party, you know. Like, really, really good for a camera.
Oh, you're right about that.
What is that supposed to mean?
Joker, just so long as you always refer to the new pilot as Electo, it should be fine.
It's a good thing Joker is immune to cascading for the time being.
It's just a regular Joker. No, it's right now.
All right. Yeah. The next few days go by. It's been it will be like 2 to 3 weeks, in fact, before anything from Jerry makes its way to you. It's been kind of a quiet period across Calliope, aside from what Rhea showed you with Roderick Steele's kidnappings. After the chaos of the Icebreaker, it's an uneasy peace settling across the system. You know the Hellhounds are still making death threats against you, but even those are getting rarer these days. There are rumors of an internal strife in their enterprise, some kind of leadership struggle or something like that. The Faith of the One, as Jerry told you, is present on Hell's Gate, has been for a while, but lately they have made an old grow house on the 4-Hab ring. It was abandoned for years, but they have turned it into a temple now. And of course, the main source of tension across Calliope being the kidnappings on behalf of Impact Dynamics. Mostly happening in isolated habs in the inner system, places that can't defend themselves. But a couple of days ago, 18 people from Endymion's Lament were kidnapped in broad daylight by the corporation. They are getting bolder. Roderick Steele seems to be proud of it. As y'all were getting at, there's really nothing that can be done. The Union presence here is a single office on the Icebreaker. Roderick Steele being the most powerful person running the most powerful corporation in Calliope. So what can you do? But that's not your immediate concern right now. For now, there's a salvage team that has gone silent while out in a wreck field near one of Stygia's moons. Sure. The militia detail from Hell's Gate that was assigned to them is also not responding. You all have since been briefed on this quick, brief rescue op. We don't even need to go through all the details in Jerry's meeting room or anything. But by this point, you will have become familiarized with Electo So Rhea, what would they see when they first meet Electo in person?
You know, you probably have seen Rhea's hard suit. It's just a slightly more up-armored version of that with a helmet on. And you can see Rhea's like facial features, but with just like one of those domino masks, just kind of press fit right over the eyes.
Just enough to obscure the identity.
It's not very subtle.
Abe would immediately greet her with, "Hey, what's up, Rhea?"
Electro. This is Electro.
Just face palms, I swear.
Hey, Rhea, that's
I'm going to feed each one of you out of an airlock.
Well, they can't possibly be Rhea. They don't seem to be as nice. What's going on? Hey, who's that?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just glad you didn't have an error from seeing double. So.
What double?
I'm
Seriously,
seeing
who is it?
double.
Where's Rhea?
4 Rheas.
Rhea won't be deploying with you anymore. I'm the new vanguard for the team.
Oh, okay.
I think after being briefed on what you're doing right now, Jerry would probably just be like, "Yeah, totally." Electo stepping in Ray's place. He just like wipes his eyes like, "Okay, yeah, I've got way bigger problems to worry about. Whatever. It's fine. Just, yeah, do your thing. Ray, Electo."
Fall back, puts a finger on your shoulder, Rhea, and he says, "You've got some really big shoes to fill, Electro."
Believe you me, I understand those shoes were gigantic. I mean, where would you really be if you hadn't had Rhea on sport with you all?
I would say after leaving Jerry's little mini briefing here about the missing salvage crew and militia escort, you get approached by a person you are all familiar with at this point. Ipswich de Lacey. They are just approaching you, seemingly out of nowhere, in the corridor, holding a milkshake, slurping through a straw. And once they see you and recognize you, they say, Oh, hey, my favorite special team of Lancers. How's it going? You were on the Icebreaker when shit went down there, right?
Yeah, that's right. What's up, Switch?
Hey, we've heard a little bit about what happened, but none of the juicy deets, you know? Camera drone begins hovering above one of their shoulders. Would you mind giving a quick interview for the stream?
Yeah, I think we have a second.
Awesome.
We have
Elected.
approximately 15 minutes.
So you don't have to
just puts the visor down.
You don't have to, say this word for word in detail, but what all would you try to focus on telling of your time on the Icebreaker? What would you highlight?
I mean, mysterious. I guess we should probably just tell. Would we tell the whole truth? Would we try to conceal any information or withhold any information?
I feel like saying that
We went gambling.
Yeah.
I feel like saying that the Golden Flame is like hostile and trying to kill everyone might cause a panic.
Yeah, that's true. I think, there were just these mysterious. You'd probably just mention, that there were these mysterious saboteurs who potentially. I mean, would we say anything about, them being members of a cult or anything like that?
Probably shouldn't, because we had to confirm that this is not every member, right? That there are non-radical. Yeah, we don't want to get people like hunted down or like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. These mysterious militant religious extremists were trying to sabotage the Icebreaker and blow up one of the nearby moons.
Whoa!
And
Blow up a whole moon?
Put a stop to that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you know. I also got off to a pretty good start in the Hellfire League.
Oh, hell yeah. Run it back. And then, like on the stream, the clip plays of your victory.
We decided, you know, that corporate stooge that was hanging out with us was a real drag, and so we replaced her with someone a lot less annoying.
Oh, yeah. I
Gabe
see.
would turn and wink at Electo.
And
New
the
member of the
visor's
crew.
down, and it's the visor itself is mirrored across.
The camera drone zooms in and to Electo's visor, and like a caption appears on the screen of the stream that just says "Mystery Pilot" with like some "whoa" faces in the corners. Who could be? Who could it be? Who's behind that mask?
And a slightly modified voice, like because the helmet and the like almost like radio interference to a degree. If you want to figure out who I am, you can always ride shotgun again.
Are you serious?
Depends. How many G's can you withstand before you pass out?
I gotta be honest, I don't know. Never really thought about it. But I've ridden shotgun with Joker here, my old pal.
Well, then we will test your G tolerance.
All right. Drone circles back to face them. Looks like we're going on another field trip, chat. You know where to find us. Stay tuned. Hit that like button and the notification bell. And the camera drone powers down, returning to a little backpack on their back. Wow, mystery pilot, huh? Well, that's really compelling. Yes, I should I follow you? Are you about to head out now?
And I like gestures the team. We are headed out now, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Approximately
headed out.
15 minutes have elapsed. Affirmative.
Sweet. All right, hey, lead the way.
So
And a
where
little
are we
bit
headed
of
then? And how far away is this place?
the last known location of the salvage team was a wreck field near one of the moons of Stygia. So same planet that Hell's Gate is in orbit around.
Oh, okay.
Won't be too long of a trip.
Close.
And we can jump ahead in time just a little bit. On the Dragon's Tooth, heading toward that wreck field by the moon. It's been only a few hours, probably. You're all riding just as you normally do here in the Dragon's Tooth, except Switch is also here. Just kind of exploring the place once again and trying to carve out a place for themselves to, you know, like sleep, because there isn't enough cabins
Right.
for everyone. But that's okay, because I guess Joker spends a lot of time in the vents still, right?
Joker doesn't need a bunk.
Here's my domain.
And at a certain point,
Oh wait, how's Mr. Krabs holding up?
oh, we got to do a check-in. That's true. I mean, he seems to be doing just fine in that homemade cage of yours that I made a secret roll for.
I got him a much nicer enclosure during my last death. I thought.
It's starting to look like almost like a proper aquarium. A small one, of course.
Like a legit little terrarium.
And he's also lately hasn't even been snapping his claws at you when you feed him.
Yeah, that's a good boy. Girl, I guess I haven't really bothered to check your gender, sex.
Yeah, not exactly sure.
How do you even sex a vent crab?
I no
I
clue.
asked the question last time. I think probably there's no person anywhere that knows for sure.
Well,
I guess
you
they can
can
check
tell
in that
by
document that Rhea.
you can tell
right.
by how many segments are in the abdomen.
Oh, me.
I believe
see
it.
here. You'd hold gently, lift Mr. Krabs. It's their enclosure and hold him up to the light. Actually, it'd be funny to roll for.
I'm doing it now.
what's the rule of thumb? Gabe would ask Rhea.
Well, the male vent crab has a much more tight segmentation, and the female has much larger segmentation.
Okay.
Oh man, we
Critics
might have
here.
to get more vent crabs to compare. Kind of hard to know if these are big or small.
What's the verdict, GM?
Let's see.
Is it actually
It's a
Mrs.
boy.
Krabs? Oh, okay.
Flip the
At least I
coin.
don't have to change his name.
He's
Kinda-
Mr.
kinda
Krabs.
looks- Just kind of like leans over, looks at it. Yeah, no, that's male. You see how the tight segmentation.
Yeah, I see.
Mr. Krabs begins anxiously snapping his claws in distress as he's been held upside down for a long time now.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Gabe would flip him over and put him back in. Toss him a few treats.
The ship intercom system begins to ping, and then Siren appears. Siren appears in her holographic form in the middle of the cabin. Look alive, Marines! Coming up on the field now. This is about as close as I'm going to get. That junk pile over there, she points out one of the viewing ports, used to be a Karrakin battlecruiser. So, you'll need to watch out for unexploded munitions. She points to a derelict ship. And the whole thing is in a decaying orbit. I'm not reading the salvage ship in there, but there's too much interference for that to mean anything. I'd wager that's where they are, though.
What's a derelict Karrakin battlecruiser doing here? It drift in from out of system?
If I had to guess, I'd say it probably is here. Probably came here on a stopover between the Dawn Line Shore, Boundary Garden, something like that. And yeah, who knows what happened to it, but clearly it got left behind.
All right, so what's the plan?
I see Siren also has some information in here she can share. Looks like it was an FKS BC Pistoclaris. It was reported lost with all hands 38 years ago. Apparently, Baronic Unified Command's memorial database states that the cause was a direct hit from the spinal cannon of a Harrison Armory dreadnought. That's
Well,
weird.
That answers that question. But why is that weird?
Well, I just did some digging as well into the MuseNet, and I found a few local records that suggest it was absent for most of the relative engagement, with its only notable actions being arriving in the orbit of this moon and then exploding. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think the ship's commander tried to run with scissors, meaning executing a near-light bolt while the spinal weapon was charged. Ha! Classic mistake.
Well,
Huh.
we know those don't usually end well. So you're saying the Karrakins fabricated a story to save face?
Exactly. Well, just let me know when you're ready to head out. And like I said, I can't get any closer, but you should be able to get there with your EVA modules, of course. Or maybe lend a helping hand to your friends who don't have one.
Yeah, guess we're ready to go
Oh,
check
damn,
it
that
out.
just reminds me I forgot any kind of EVA module.
I did not.
I also did not.
Form a line. Hold hands.
Wait, am I the only other person here who actually has the EVA module?
No, Electo also has one.
Yeah, Electo and Fallback have EVA.
Yeah.
Everybody but Phoenix does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just forgot.
So,
I will help you.
so you can see that the wreck field, which includes this derelict ship, it's only about 1,200 kilometers above the surface of shore, the moon. And data tells you it's dropping year by year, actually. Some projections suggest it's going to crash by mid-century. There is a wide donut-shaped area around its orbital path, which is filled with fast-moving debris, which is why it's too risky for Siren to bring the Dragon's Tooth any closer. So it's going to have to be approached in mechs, or, not at all. Siren also warns, seems like something is still active in the center of that field. I wouldn't be surprised if you encounter some sort of electromagnetic interference. I'd be willing to bet the closer you get to the center, the worse communication between you and I is going to be.
Something like inside the ship, or just you don't know.
Something in the center of the magnetic field. Maybe it is the ship. Not certain. Obviously, this was a very dangerous salvaging prospect.
So,
Jerry has told you that you're looking for about a dozen civilian salvage mechs, and there were 6 combat frames piloted by members of the militia.
yeah. All right, let's keep our eyes peeled. Stay close.
You all set off from the Dragon's Tooth, the non-EVAers holding hands with the EVAs. Evers. I don't know. Gently floating toward this wreck. As you float through space here, the field of wrecks is a tense and eerie place. It's dark, silent, colossal sections of ship hull tumbling slowly, interspersed with some dangerous clouds of shrapnel. Your time in the Long Rim also reminds you that a lot of folk tales whispered about regarding wreck fields. Some people think they see mysterious shapes glimpsed briefly at the end of hallways, or mystery sensor pings, or voices in radio static that mutter half-understood words. And then you realize maybe that all just came from the tachyon. But from what Siren said, at least this ship doesn't seem to be as much of a mystery. So there's that. You eventually make it through a very clear and obvious ingress point in the Pistoclaris. And so far, it seems like any other derelict ship. Nothing too special or interesting to report on. I guess curious, as you progress with this search, is there any particular techniques or pieces of equipment or anything like that you would be using to do the search? Something that could be bullet into a skill trigger.
Are we getting anything on radar? Like on our sensors?
No. In fact, there is, as Siren warned, quite a bit of interference on your sensors. They're basically useless.
Electo also has every possible light turned on.
Makes sense.
Not happening. What happened last time?
Yeah.
Too spooky.
Well, it might be risky, but we could always try to blow something up only to get the attention of people.
I don't know if that's
People
the
know there's
best
people here
idea.
looking. No. But I mean, we are technically a rescue party, you know.
I don't know if just triggering explosives at random in the wreckage of a warship is very smart, though.
Are we mounted or unmounted at the moment? I think I missed that.
You are definitely mounted.
Yeah, we're mounted up.
Gonna just put the mech hand against the wall to try to see if there's any like vibration that can be like heard.
Let me think. I think I would call for some sort of a check. Maybe like a hull check, since you're quite literally using your hull.
Don't you have
Yeah,
sense the aura of the universe skill trigger?
I do also have a sense the aura of the universe skill trigger.
True. I guess whichever one.
Yeah, we'll do that just because I need more excuses to roll that.
I agree. Vibe check.
Because it's just a good vibe. I am trying to find where all of these things are, and I am not finding skill triggers. Am I blind?
It would be in your pilot sheet.
Under narrative, you gotta scroll
Pilot
down a bunch.
narrative.
Ah, there it is.
Unfortunately, all you feel is just the still eerie calmness. Not even any parts moving around and scraping up against each other in 0G. Aside from, you know, what your mech is doing through the hull and whatnot.
So if we're on board the ship, how derelict is this derelict? Could I like temporarily get something up and running to like see if there's like any life support system on anywhere in the ship, aka repair and maintain?
I think every single system on the ship is decades dead by this point, and there are so many holes in the hull that it would probably be nigh impossible to find something that is currently still like powered on and I guess usable. But I don't know, maybe you're really smart and you can try to repair something. Maybe hook up your mech's cold core to try to temporarily power something, for example.
I'll give it a shot.
Find the nearest room with a seemingly unsalvaged terminal.
True. Yeah, because it's also been salvaged on top of being a wreck. Hey.
Cool. You hook up something to power up the system, and at first it's just the regular terminal, but it turns out there's actually a good bit of, I guess, not necessarily dead connections, but unplugged connections. And, you know, so to speak, all you need to do is replug them back in, and therefore the connection gets restored. Hooray. Not throughout the entire ship, but enough of it to lead you to a discovery. In a certain room, marked on a very helpful floor map of the ship, there is a sensor. I guess a biomonitor sensor giving a positive result. There is a living entity in that room.
Oh.
Huh.
And also,
I found something.
also on a crit, a bunch of others, like
no.
7 or 8 that are positioned in such a way that would imply they are kind of surrounding the room, but remaining hidden.
That
Oh,
sounds scary.
huh. This looks like classic bait trap to me. That. Either they knew we would come, or they were, I don't know, or were the real targets, whatever they're doing. Either way, that's what we're looking for, I think. So, should we just waltz on in, or?
Wait, we're outside of this room right now, Colton?
Right now, you are in a completely separate part of the ship. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But we found something that points to this room with a life form in it.
Yes. A room which only has one door to enter and leave. Very large chamber.
Gotcha. Is there any indication what the chamber is used for? Or are we...
Seems to be just general storage.
Okay.
They got their general in there. All right.
I don't know. Any other ideas, or do we just bust in there?
I think this is what we came here to do, so...
Yeah.
Sure.
All right,
guns
so
blazing.
Squad heading in. I guess I can describe on your approach. Once you enter, you round a corner, go down a corridor to actually, reach this storage area, this warehouse-like area. You can see the entrance. The corridor also splits off into several different directions around and beyond the doorway. You don't see anyone right now, but the signals that your repaired system showed you would indicate they are probably not far away. Looking into the entrance to the warehouse-like room, you can see a distress beacon inside that warehouse. It's a very weak signal coming through to your sensors on your mechs, which are now, close enough to it to actually have it show up on your HUDs. It's coming from a militia pilot that from your Hell's Gate systems, I guess, the data fed to you by Jerry. It belongs to Takama El Kayat, call sign LK, one of the missing pilots. And this distress beacon is coming from a mech, just sitting unpowered at the far end of this warehouse.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably get on it. See if there's seems like he's alive in there. I'll try to make use of the time I have until our ambush happens. I'm gonna run over to the mech. I'm gonna see if I can I don't know, look it over. Is there any obvious damage? Does it seem like it's feasible there's someone alive in it?
Oh yeah, your mech's bio monitors detect a sign of life inside the mech, as a matter of fact. Failsafe, you see this mech at the end of the room. You have not quite entered the room yet. Knowing that there is a sign of life and a distress signal coming from that mech, and knowing that you are probably about to be ambushed, there is no secrets to hide from you anymore. So we're going to go ahead and go to the combat map.
Ah, yeah, that's what I assumed. I thought it was like we were going to have to go
Oh,
rescue.
shit, are we starting a combat already?
Yes. Though there are no enemies out right now, they will be coming,
Oh.
as you have certainly figured out by now, deduced. This is a very obvious ambush, very obvious bait that you're walking into. So you know that they're going to happen. They're going to come soon. Your deployment zone is way over here on the left, so you can position yourselves in there however you like. There are a variety of ingress zones. Looks like there's just 3. Your sit rep, to be specific, is extraction. I'll go ahead and share that page with you in the sit rep document. There it is. Just scroll all the way to the bottom. There is no time limit in this scene. This fight, I guess for minor out of character spoilers, it's kind of intended for you to play around with your new mech frames more than anything. The goal here is to get LK's mech from the right side of the map to the extraction zone, which is going to be basically just the left side of the map. So right now, you can't communicate with LK, but she is in there. She is in her Tortuga. Right now, it is shut down, and she is locked out of the controls, hence why she cannot respond to any incoming hails. The mech begins the scene as a payload per the rules of enhanced combat. It can only be used, it can only be moved by the usual rules of, standard move only while you're adjacent to it. However, there's a little extra stuff, as you can see. If you are adjacent to her, you can make an engineering check as a quick action to attempt to jumpstart the reactor. If you succeed on that, someone, it can be the same player, doesn't matter. Someone will then need to invade the mech, which is just an E defense 10, to actually end the lockout. After which point, LK will be able to move and fight as an NPC ally. She would no longer be subject to the rules for removing payloads, but hostiles will then consider her a valid target. So just keep that in mind. And she'll need to make it to the easy to win the sit rep. If her mech gets destroyed, she will eject, and then the pilot version of her will then become a payload again. And yeah, 1 to 2 enemies will be deploying at the end of each round. There are some explosives, as you can see, marked with the word explosive. They provide hard cover, but if they take any damage, they explode. And then you might take some damage, you might be knocked prone. All characters are subject to this, of course. And yes, Total Strength Suite 1 can throw these with the agility safe target, then becoming whatever your safe target is. And then not placing a piece of hard cover next to the target for reasons that should be obvious.
That's pretty sick.
And that's all. I will let you discuss your deployments and strategy if you would like, if you're not ready yet.
Okay. Let's see.
We don't have.
So I don't dig tunnels anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I can delete that template from my map then. And we're all size 1.
Look at these
Hooray.
sexy lancers right here.
Oh yeah. And yeah, just to highlight this in the episode recording, it was not coordinated that Failsafe's mech is called Hole Puncher, and Phoenix's is I punch holes in the sun.
Or Joker is ace in the hole.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
Holy
3
mess.
holes to fill in.
Oh.
A lot of holes. A lot of
No.
holes here. A lot of holing going on.
Hey, maybe there's a squad name in here somewhere. Something about the hole.
Something about holes.
Something about the squad name is something about holes. Yeah.
You got the whole squad laughing? I don't know.
I don't think Persephone has any sort of whole references, but maybe.
There's an old movie from the pre-fall humanity called Holes. So maybe you could call yourselves the yellow spotted lizards. I don't know.
Oh, I'm too young to even get that reference.
I do remember that.
What do you
We're
mean?
banning you. We're banning you immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Electo uses probability mapping or the other one to declare first and is going to take first turn.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I am
The
the
other
same.
starting spots even?
probability map that I'm going to go immediately.
Are you excited to deal with that again, Colton?
Toxic Amber Phantom bullshit. Yeah.
Damn straight. So we are going to move.
I played an Amber Phantom in the last campaign.
We are then going to boost.
Oh, damn.
That's a fast looking mech.
And we are then going to figure out how to use overcharge again, because I always forget, because I don't do it almost ever. To go once more beyond.
Go beyond!
And that's my turn.
For simplicity's sake, and because the map doesn't mark the extraction zone, I guess, we can just say it's like the leftmost hex border of the map. So like this row of hexes here. I guess this
makes sense.
This row right here. All right, yeah. Who's next? Whole round without an enemy, so it's all just a bunch of movements.
Last light can go next. So last light or fallback will activate.
Go right ahead.
All right, we're gonna move. Let's see.
The ruler.
What's the ingress zones from the map, Colton?
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Okay, you know what? Maybe we just leave it up then. It's not that much visual clutter, I guess.
Oh, they're only coming in from the bottom, or they're also
there's one on the right as well.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The player deployment's not the egress, though, right?
Right. The extraction is just like the leftmost portion of the PDZ.
I'm walking along the side of these containers with my mag clamps, and I am one space up in the air.
Very good. Oh, your elevation doesn't show unless you hover. Interesting.
So this top-down view is actually accurate. If you were to look down, you would actually.
I'm actually walking sideways like that.
Kind of disturbing.
And then I'm gonna prepare an invade for if an enemy ends their movement in line of sight of me.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
And who's next?
Yeah, I'll go. Just movement. Let's do it. I'm going. Wow, I see why everyone up there. There's no coverage on here. I just realized. We'll find a way. 1, 2, 3, 5. Really go revive. Oh Lord. I'm not trying to overcharge, am I?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not? Whee!
How many movement crimes are occurring?
What's that?
So many movement crimes.
Movement crimes.
Then I've got a whole other thing I could do. Let me. Just kidding. I should have done that earlier. All right, that's it. I guess I'm gonna prepare an action to. If somebody's within range of this explosive, I'm shooting it. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right, Phoenix or Joker next. Not that it super matters.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think you should go. I've just realized this mech has a speed of 3. I'm not moving at
Roy. Oh boy.
Well, we're coming back to you after we get the thing, so this actually works out.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think here. I think I'll move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'll follow Gilliam. I'll move there. I also only have a speed of 3, but I also have the Jali's tenacity thing, so that can kind of double my speed.
You have like a speed of 6. You have like a baseline speed of 6. You don't get to complain about this.
3. Let's see.
Don't you also blow up that
Let
cover?
me see. I do not want to blow up the explosive.
No, not the cover. I'm referring to this one.
3. Ooh, okay. Yeah, hold on a minute. I'm sorry, which cover did you say?
This one.
That's if you did the core.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I think I'll use the Shoudy's Tenacity to move 3 spaces. Or... yeah. Or I could do... hang on just a second. Yeah, okay. Then I guess, sure, I'll hit that. I'll deal 10 AP kinetic damage to that piece of terrain. Just gonna punch the wall.
Oops.
Does that do
One
anything?
moment.
Does that destroy it?
Yeah, I'm setting up the rectile now. I just had to do that. There we go.
Nice, okay. And then, let's see, I will boost over here. Could I prepare a total strength suite use? We throw it, well, actually, hang on.
I guess so.
Throw
Just a
this
quick action.
explosive at any enemy that appears in these 4 spaces.
Sure, yeah.
Because it has to be within 6. Yeah, to throw the explosive next to me at them, or it has to be within range 5. So yeah.
Sure.
This, yeah. One of the left 4 spaces in that ingress zone. Okay.
All right, and Joker. Little turtle.
All right. As Joker activates, the mech isn't very visibly on fire yet. That's going to be up. That's going to be coming in soon. First of all, Joker's main NHP body comes out of the hole using the Black Drum protocol. And immediately, Technophile Joker, the one currently in control of the mech, is going to go haywire and go immediately into heat mode. I overcharge immediately.
Amatomo coming out swinging.
That's an overcharge for a boost, as I boost over here. And then I boost again. And then I boot. And then I use my standard move. I get all the way over here, and I will then prepare a quick action to skirmish. When specifically fallback moves, I will skirmish at a range 10 within my line of sight with the Bounder-Class Compcon, what's it called again? Ion channel, which is arcing. As
Sure.
apparently the Bounder-Class Compcon is... I have Alexa in the gun. And it's just giving me triangulation targets.
Alrighty. Very well. Then that will end your turn, I suppose. And we'll bring in our first few reinforcements. We've got a Rainmaker on the right side, IZ. And at the lower right, IZ, we have an elite pirate berserker. And yeah, I'm doing this on purpose for you, Failsafe. You can shoot the explosive.
Oh boy.
As a reaction, I guess, on Joker's turn? Question mark? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Don't care.
Boy, do you even want to do this? I just gotta hit a 5, right? I'm kind of like,
We only have
No.
2
Let's
enemies right now.
see.
yeah, I guess do more things.
Yeah, I
with boy.
think. Yeah, I think if it's just a basic object, yeah, it's like 5 or something like that to hit it.
Can't miss. It's probably not even worth it. Hey.
Okay. You're blowing it up. Causing the explosive to go boom. And put the destroyed
You fired
Tile
the
there.
bolt thrower at it? Oh my God.
Yeah, well, it was range 6, so I kind of that's all I had.
Just an unreasonably huge weapon for destroying an object, but no worries.
Yeah.
Overkill is
Sorry,
overkill.
The explosion will just do less damage than the bolt thrower, but it can go prone, which is the key here.
True. Yeah, here is the agility save from the Berserker, which, by the way, it's an elite pirate. That's what the P stands for. Pirate template. I think that beats the save target. Yeah, save target is 12 for these.
Oh.
If you shoot the explosive, it's just the save target is 12. If you throw it with total strength suite, it's whatever your save target is.
Does it take
FY.
half of 2d6, or does it
Yes.
take nothing?
Yeah, it's going to take half of this damage.
These explosives blow up when they take
Four.
any amount of damage at all.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So 1 armor on this Berserker, which means it will take 3 damage. That also, importantly, triggers aggression. So, yeah. For the round, which I'll say is round 2 for simplicity's sake here.
You know what would have been funny? If you shot the Berserker, triggered aggression, and then it hit the explosive.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That would have been the thing.
Nevertheless, that means an enemy will take the first turn of this round because players only took turns last round. So we'll have the Berserker immediately act. It's right there in some difficult terrain, but it clearly saw who just tried to make it go prone. Obviously, hole puncher. Let's see. Our
Wasn't me,
movement, though, is... It wasn't me. Our movement, though, is a little tricky. I think... How far away are we from you? So we need to move 6 spaces with the difficult terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's really annoying. All right, so I think we'll go ahead and basically just try and figure out a way to use the avalanche charge here. Might have to standardly move on that first. Maybe use a boost. So let's say if we standardly moved a few spaces to...
I think that triggers my prepared action. As I peek
don't...
over this.
Oh, right, you're peeking
you're
over.
on the
Yeah.
side.
You're on the side. Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
side,
go ahead.
peeking over. All right, that is going to be an invade.
Oh, yeah, actually, invade is so good here.
Indeed.
Very
You're
cool.
disabling its resistance
Hell yeah.
and also slowing it.
Hell yeah.
Turn canceled.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, it hasn't used the avalanche charge yet, though, so at least mark that back. It's still just standardly moving. It has moved 2 spaces. It can move 3, 4, but therefore, right there, it is unfortunately stuck. Good thing we have a weapon from the pirate template that's got some range on it. Harpoon cannon. Oh, the meat hook is not on. Shit.
Oh.
Well, I guess that leaves us with 1 quick action.
Oh, damn. That could have been bad.
We're just going to lock on to you. Failsafe. And we'll end the turn there. Back to players.
That takes 2 heat, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the heat from the invade. There we go.
If I might make a suggestion, could fallback
Could you fall back? Could you get the hell out of my way? Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
I
It
could
also triggers
throw. I could move up and throw something at the Berserker.
Berserker can't actually reach me on its second turn, so I'm not super worried.
Well, it has the harpoon cannon.
Well, yeah, it's gonna miss again.
What's the radius on the explosive?
Possibly not.
Just
That's-
one. It's a burst one.
5. Oh,
Just one. Okay.
oh, the explosive.
All right. All right. So if you want, I mean, does everyone? I mean, Joker wants fallback to get out of the way. So is that okay if I do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep,
So
it's more so
fallback's-
because I've still got a reaction to shoot something.
Fallback's gonna take the turn. We're gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna boost. 1, 2, 3. Whatever that is.
So fallback moved. My prepared action, I think, would go off now.
That's
I
fine.
suppose so.
I skirmish at a point within range 10. Oh wait, it's just one off from the. Wait a second, I get the explosive.
Darn.
Nah, it's more fun if you guys get to throw it. Immediately, Ace in the Hole gets to fire the shot over here, which ricochets because of Boundary Class Concon into the Berserker.
What in tarnation?
Wait,
Whoa.
how's he doing that?
Founder class CompCon.
I guess I should like read your entire.
Wait.
So I guess you still have to make the attack, right? That's cool.
Did I hit it?
What are you bouncing your thing off? Bouncing the shot off of?
Basically, yeah, he's shooting it so that it hits, like, I guess one of the storage containers or something, and yeah, goes to Berserker.
Oh, I see.
Bouncing arrow, bro.
Wait, so
That's
he's
definitely
shooting
a hit.
at the entire object, and then he can choose anywhere from the object to bounce it off of, or to bank it.
Yeah, bank your shot
Oh,
around
that's crazy.
corners and off the environment. Yeah,
Is it a main weapon?
Yep, it's my main weapon. I'm more so going off the fact that it's within range and it's specifically on that tile. Because if we're going by it ricochets directly off an object, I think if I just hit like from over here, it'd probably end up hitting the Rainmaker Woods, which is way farther than it should be.
hmm
Seems pretty
And I'm not
wild.
gonna think about the ramifications of that. I'm using this simplified. I'm not breaking this thing, I promise.
yeah. Now,
Wait,
of course,
how can
as
you see
the
that space? Can you see that space?
Got arcing.
Oh, it has
arcing,
arcane. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
the weapon
Well,
does at least.
no,
Complete
here's where it
blind
gets
fire.
terrible. Doesn't matter if you have arcing. It says choose an object within line of sight.
I mean,
I mean,
I think you could
you-
argue that
That
the
does seem
You can
kind of
take
wild,
anything,
though.
right?
Like
Why
he
can't you
said,
just
that
pick
does
up-
seem pretty wild to be able to hit. Like if it's a big object, you could potentially like bounce it across the entire map.
Yep, that's why I'm going with the if it's within the range of the weapon, it's bouncing off of that.
But I guess
point,
it's open to
Yeah.
interpretation. Yeah.
I
Because
could
if
say,
go with
like-
that, it's ridiculous.
like this crate right here is, height 4. It's like really high on the map, so you definitely can see that one. Boing, bounce it off top. Yeah, I don't think it wants you to overthink too much about like the 3-dimensional space, like some things in Lancer do. But yeah,
Yeah,
and of course
I'll just
the mod
wait
has the
till
once per round restriction to do it.
Oh yeah, it does. But yeah, that's my reaction.
Okay, yeah,
Did I hit it?
fall back. You did. You did. You hear a berserker go, ah! Where did that come from?
According to plan. There.
Fall back? You there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's my
This is your turn.
This
Believe it or
this
not.
is my turn that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I got.
You've got those.
I got. I got so caught up in getting out of Joker's way that I forgot a protocol. If that's okay.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you can do it.
All right, so this is a fun one too, because Icarus finally gets to take the wheel as I pop
Woo!
out and give my pet NHP controls of my brand new mech. You've watched me pilot long enough. It's your turn now. You can do it.
But you've never piloted this one before.
No one has. Yeah. All right. So I'm Black Thumb. I'm rodeoing on the side of the mech, and then the boost after I moved was an overcharge. And now I've got my turn all straightened out. Now that I can go at my own pace, and then I'm going to fire the Hurricane Cluster Projector after moving and overcharging to boost. I'm going to fire my Hurricane Cluster Projector. It's burst 2, so blast 2. Sorry, so I'm just going to barely get the Rainmaker.
Oof.
Ooh.
The roll super low. All right. That is my turn after my pilot does a field repair. And I get 2 overshield.
All right. And I did see in the chat earlier, Electo declared the second turn in the PC turn order.
Yes.
Thanks for putting that in the chat.
Yeah.
All right. So enemy turn. Berserker has one more turn. So does the Rainmaker. I guess for variety, we'll do the Rainmaker. And Rainmaker is going to move up just to there. And it's a very basic Rainmaker. We don't have a lot of optionals, but I don't actually think we have any optionals now that I'm thinking about it. It's going to fire off some javelin rockets. And I don't have the drawing on hand right now, but I'll just draw some circles on the map here. Using the old tried and tested strategy, putting one right behind you, Tisiphone. That's Electo's mech. And these have to be within line of sight, range 20. So I don't think. I guess you are also within line of sight, range 20. Fallback. So I'll put one there. And sure, we'll put one right here. And then for our next trick, suppose we will fire a missile pod attack. Do a quick range check. I think you guys definitely are. Joker's just barely out of range, but Failsafe is within range. All right, so the 3 of you. This is an arcing weapon, so line of sight doesn't really matter for this. However, we still have to factor in cover. Failsafe is definitely in soft cover. The other 2 of you, I don't think are in cover at all.
I don't know how to add
So-
overshield. I think I'm not figured out.
It's on the stats page of the mech, like where you would add burn, but like a few sections over to the right, I think. Something like that.
Thank you.
There's the missile pods. Missing fallback, but hitting the other 2 of you. There's the damage. If you got hit.
Accurate?
No.
I should have
No.
hard covering.
I also should have soft cover.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I totally somehow didn't even realize that there was a height 1 hardcover next to you. Okay, well, let me roll hardcover for...
Wait, it misses. My evasion's 10.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I'll roll hardcover for Electo here. I think it would still hit you, though. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Would an 11 hit you?
My evasion is 14.
Okay, so it would
Ooh.
miss Electo then. Which means it's 3 misses across the board. Never mind the damage. However, it does still actually have reliable too, now that you mention it, or now that I notice it. So you still all take 2 damage,
right.
unfortunately. I just posted it in the chat for you. That ends the Rainmaker's turn, so back to players.
And that would be me if you all want me to go now, or someone has something more pressing.
I remember, Clay. It looked like it had an accuracy against you because you had lock on. I accidentally consumed it. I did not mean to consume the lock on.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I guess you go.
So I'm going to skitter over here. And I'm going to try to work on a engineering save.
Engineering check. One more space ahead, actually. That's just a size 2 right there. The mech is size 2.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why the map maker decided to draw this blue space. I guess it was just like, LK is in this area. But yeah, if you hover over LK's mech, you can see the spaces it occupies.
I see that now.
So you don't have the movement to reach it.
I do not have the movement to reach it.
Oh no. Well, you can take back your movement if you'd like. Or, hey, I'll tell you what, power at a cost. I'll let you move 1 space into the javelin rocket.
How much damage does that do?
It's only going to deal 5 damage.
I can take 5 damage.
Whoa.
Boom. Yep, it's just 5 kinetic. Not armor piercing.
The Amber Phantom just kind of slides as the feet just kind of impact the ground.
Did you just boosted?
Yeah, but that's not cool. This is a very fast mech. And Electo's getting used to its incredible speed, aka 2 more speed. And I'm gonna just kind of look back to Ipswich. He's still in some sort of solid form.
Oh, yeah, totally. Ooh, whoa.
So engineering check is successful. Without a hitch.
So now someone just needs to invade the mech. It can be you.
Electo is going to just like tap one of the screens on the side. Trash, wake up! Knock on this thing. And the stupidly cheery voice of the ComCon wakes up and just goes, "Hi," and is gonna just hack the mech.
And we're golden. The Tortuga is no longer shut down.
He takes another glance back at Ipswich. I'm not calling the machine trash. It's the tactlessly reassuring autonomous support hub.
Oh, yeah. I was terribly curious. Yeah. I would never call my camera drones trash, though. So now LK is an NPC ally, which means she's got her own turn. I guess you can, like as a group, you can generally decide what you would want me to do for her, movement wise.
Run!
But now the enemies might be targeting her. Just a fair warning.
Yeah.
I think, will that end your turn there, Electo?
Yeah. My only weapon would kill the ally, which was not ideal.
All right, Berserker, finishing out the round here. Yep, we're slowed. Difficult terrain. We have to go trudge. That's as far as I can make it. Harpoon cannon. I think we'll keep the lock on active for the benefit of the Rainmaker. Should have been using the Huntsman missile pods, but oh well.
Meat hooks on.
Yes.
Well, we'll try to invade you then. Also not consuming the lock on.
Yes.
Man, what an elite. What an elite. Burn check.
I just built
Fail.
Oh god.
Structure.
Tough, buddy.
I was expecting to see a 1 there.
Impaired again.
I just thought this guy's luck.
At least not slowed.
Yep.
All right, back to the players and or LK.
Can I go
Absolutely.
All right. I'm just gonna unload first of all. See what happens. I'm gonna barrage all my hand cannons. Yeah, it doesn't have resistance because it's impaired, right? That's the gist of it.
Yeah, Stampede Defense. There it is. Impaired turns it off.
I'm just gonna shoot them all and then go back and roll damage one at a time for my hits. That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay. Pop. Pop. Pop.
Reliable one.
Pop. Hey, there's a crit in there. Alright. First hit. Nice. Second hit. Oh, not nice. And crit.
Oh, dang, yeah. One armor as well, so.
Rip.
There's the first hit. Just gonna skip the second hit. Or I'll click it anyway. Haha, 0 damage. Haha. And then the third hit.
It's not dead. That's awkward. Time to leave. Does this thing have... Can a reaction shoot me? Oh, it can. It's impaired. What's it gonna do to me? It's alright. Wait. No, it'll live if I throw a grenade at it. Yeah, let's just go away. Hey, is there gravity here? Actually, I should ask that.
No, but all mechs are like magnetically sticking to the floor.
Right. I can just fly away is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move one. Let it try to shoot me.
I guess it can actually. The harpoon cannon has a threat of 3, so we'll try.
Meat hooks on.
Oh, shit, I guess you were right about him missing again.
Yeah, wasn't worried.
Yeah.
I wasn't worried at all, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly up here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go away, and then that'll be it.
And next up was either Joker, Phoenix, or LK.
I could try. I could go try to throw that explosive at him.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, if you got prone to cancel another turn, it'd be pretty good.
Let's do this. Okay, so I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll boost 1, 2, 3. I've got line of sight to him there, right? Yeah, I can see him.
Yeah.
And I'll use total strength suite 1 to throw this explosive at the berserker.
Whoa! And what's your safe target?
My save target is actually 11, so unfortunately slightly lower than the default.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
no need to worry.
Hey. Yes, difficulty on that? Alright, there we go.
Yeah, from impaired. And falls prone and 6 damage, which is really 5 damage, which is enough to kill the berserker.
Nice.
Not nice.
I guess that was yeah, that was my 2 quick actions. I could still use Jolly's tenacity though. Move another 3. 2, 3. Yeah, you know what? Sure. I guess I will move 3 over here. And I will just punch the wall here. Is it a may or is it a must? Do I have to hit something?
You have to.
For Jolly's tenacity, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I can hit that.
I mean, yeah, I think
It says you may move and then hit something. Or then deal damage to an object or piece of terrain. Yeah, I mean, we can deal 10 damage.
I think
to
you
this
do.
little segment.
Yeah, it's a height 2 section, so it doesn't actually destroy it anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I think the intention is you always deal the damage if you're moving with Jolly's tenacity, though.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't want to blow up this cover.
And you say, was that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Joker. I'll go ahead and hand the reins over to you before we go to LK. If you're there, Joker. Maybe we do LK first. Not hearing you if you're speaking, Marcus. Okay, in her Tortuga, which is really, I guess, for your awareness, a veteran template sentinel as a stat block. Guess it wouldn't hurt for a quick scan action here, just to put this on your thing. Where is the scan button? Ah, there it is. Right. So you can see everything that she can do. And I will also put the thing here. She's going to appear under the enemies tab, just, you know, mentally autocorrect that. In the actors tab, I mean, of Foundry.
Or is this just foreshadowing?
So is it LK's turn?
Yeah, I'm saying it's LK's turn now because I think Joker is either AFK or something.
Does anyone object to a skirmish and then a move and a boost?
Yeah, that seems like the best idea.
All right, LK targets
the
the Rainmaker
Rangers, huh?
and skirmishes with the combat shotgun.
I don't think there's cover. If we can draw that. Yep, just across the line. So yeah, no cover.
Striking target.
Nice. Good job, LK. All right, and then
Huge.
and then LK moves and boosts back this way.
Right through the javelin.
Do we want her to
Yeah.
move through
Honestly,
the javelin?
getting around his size
I
too.
mean-
Yeah.
Just move one space less, I'll be honest.
Yeah, one
There's
space left.
because it's
will
not
be
going to
fine.
last.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, JK can be sorry, can be right here.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah, she could stand on
She
the
could just
explosive.
stand on that. That's just
Yeah.
she's too big. She just
Standing on-
That's like a footstool for her.
Standing on business, yeah. The business is an explosive. Okay. Are you hearing us, Joker, right now?
Uh-oh.
Might try pinging in Discord chat. Might just skip you a turn here. That's or I don't know what Joker would do to take a turn here.
Oh,
So
wait, sorry.
there you are.
Oh.
Hello.
I had to deal with the dog. Dog sort of going outside. I had to catch him back.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that.
Well, good timing. It's your turn now.
Okay. I see one target. And it's that Rainmaker over there.
Yep.
I can reach it. Give me a second. Let me just triangulate. If I can just measure.
Note that it is the same round you have already used your Bounder class comp con on, so it's not actually going to be ricochetable.
Oh, right. Okay, then I will now proceed to what's my overcharge at? I'm at 1d3. I've got doing some card counter measurements. I move 3 spaces. I then proceed to fire the typhoon pattern. The typhoon pattern over at the explosive over there. After I clear 2 heat.
Just blowing shit up for fun.
Yep, and also because that means I will also get one more 5 for the thing.
One more
It
thing
is
for your
like-
thing. I guess make an attack roll and just hope that it hits a evasion 5.
But before I do that, rig vents. I will fire the thing. Let me just hit this up. The typhoon pattern at nothing in particular except the explosive. Not peripherals. Start working, please.
Yep. It goes boom.
Yep. I don't stress. I am at like let's see here. I went from 6 to 4 to 9. So I'm just on that cusp. And if
Is
I'm
that
doing
gonna-
this correctly,
Sorry.
that means that my bow is now at 2 charges. I will now boost, and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. And that brings us to the end of the round, and more reinforcements would appear. I think we will bring out the very fun enemy known as the Demolisher over on the right, also with the pirate template. And let's also bust out a veteran known as a witch, coming in at the bottom left. IZ.
Say which?
Oh yeah. Rival Hacker has entered the chat. And I think we will do at least this next round, and probably end there for the night, and we'll pick it up next session. But let's get through this round first. So, player went last.
Beat her ass.
I guess, Rhea, before we forget, go ahead and make your Amber Phantom prediction when you'll act.
Does anyone have anything pressing that they need to get done before anything?
Yeah, I'd like to go first.
I will go second again then.
Okay.
All right.
I think we'll go ahead and get the... Let's go ahead and have the
Also,
Demolisher come out to play.
Chat at home, Declare will continue to be spelled poorly.
I think let's go ahead and move boost. Very slow moving Demolisher, as they all are. And we'll go ahead and use a quick action to fire off some concussion missiles.
Let's spice it up.
So Electo, you're the only target, pretty much. So go ahead and make a hull save for us. Looking for a 10. You got it.
And getting 16.
You're good, you're good. Oh, what the heck is all this coming up? All right. Ending that turn, back to the players. Or LK, if you prefer that.
Fallback is going to go. Fallback's just going to barrage with the Hurricane Cluster Projector
Oh.
against... Whoop,
Yeah, never mind. No, you're good.
against the Demolisher and the Rainmaker. 2 targets. Firing.
I bet you'll miss. Nah. Damn.
Maybe I'll just hit both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, minimum damage though.
It's enough for the Rainmaker.
Yep.
I suppose Demolisher would have dug in.
Digging in.
And then actual fallback on the side of the mech, on the side of the mech, not Icarus, does rig vents. And I remove 2 heat. If I can click on the mech. There we go. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, is that 3? Probably 4, 5.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, and that is my turn.
I think the javelin missiles probably just disappear, right, with the Rainmaker's death, because the Rainmaker doesn't get a next turn.
I
When
would
did I get
assume so.
overshield again? I shouldn't have it anymore.
Oh, sorry, I put it up there earlier, thinking you had just not done it yourself. I'll take it off.
Nah, there was the reliable from some missiles that took it off.
Right, yeah, I forgot about that. All right, well, next turn is only one option for me, which is the Veteran Witch. So the Witch will be invisible during the current turn, if that matters. If anyone's going to attack during this turn, I guess we'll get there when we get there. To climb up onto this height 2, we have to climb up 4 spaces, which we can, and we still have a few standard movement left over.
You could just fly. Doesn't have to climb.
I guess that's true as well. Yeah, whatever. It gets there somehow. And we're going to go ahead and hack. Phoenix, I punch holes in the sun. Oh, what do we want to do? Do we want to do the classic one? No. We're going to do chain first.
Oh.
Stand still.
All right. This is not an invade, but we do have hacker. So you still take 2 heat from that successful tech attack.
Okay.
You are now chained to a space within range 3 of yourself. I will say you are chained to just 3 spaces to the left, basically, where I just drew that circle.
Okay.
Not the explosive?
Yeah. You just can't move more than 3 spaces away from that, or you take 2 heat and become jammed. Yeah.
Does that count as
Next quick
less
action.
than 3 spaces?
Sorry, what? Oh, if you're on top of this,
Does that count? Yeah.
it does count.
Okay.
That's 3 or less, yeah. Our next attack is going to be the tried and tested teardown, because why not? Guess I should have declared this was a full tech, but whatever.
Sheet up.
All right. So you take 3 heat immediately, and then
One
you will
heat
take another.
immediately. Oh,
It's
plus
an extra,
2. Oh,
yeah, with
okay.
extra 2. Yeah. So 3
Well,
heat right now.
that's-
And when the witch takes the next turn, if the witch takes the next turn, 4 heat later on. That is the witch's turn, though. So we are back to the players.
Wait, hang on a minute.
It's just all our turns now, so.
If
Yeah.
the target.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So I don't become jammed. Okay. Yeah, I don't become jammed. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would like to go.
I
we
could
can all just
definitely
go on
kill
our
the
own.
witch immediately.
The Amber Phantom take it.
Well,
I want to do
the-
something fun.
The
Yeah,
witch
remember-
has gone, so we are going to have the Amber Phantom go.
Yeah, the Amber
Oh,
Phantom
dang.
prediction was this turn.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I didn't catch that. Sure.
Yeah. So we're going to move here, and you said that we are in 0 grav, right?
No. Oh, we are in 0 graph?
Yeah, you're just magnetically attached to the floor, but you can detach if you want. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Going to move up and pop up 1 in elevation because that's cool and thematic.
Hell yeah.
As I double check something before I do something incredibly stupid. I am perfect. So I will sort of land on it. And we are going to then barrage. Because I'm super duper cool. And we hit it with 15.
And an even number, which means the Demolisher gets pushed away from you, I believe, right?
Indeed.
Can it be pushed back?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. With heavy frame, I suppose it doesn't specifically say knockback, so never mind.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. And then we will fire off the second one. And hit for 12.
And that's an odd result. So you get pushed back. Or odd on the d20, I should say.
So I will go up 1 as well with the pushback because I was in the air. And the last shot goes off as I try to figure out how to click my mech again because things aren't clicking correctly because I'm bad at this. And we will learn
You have 3 of
thermal
these things?
pistol.
Oh, okay.
That would be really cool, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And we crit for 2 damage.
Whoa!
Huge. Oh. Oh.
And being salty about that, we start to rotate upside down, giving our accomplice some interesting physics going on.
Feelings. Whoa, that was crazy.
And then we are going to utilize walking armory, and we're going to toss in we're gonna toss in a Sabot round. Or Sabo round. Sabo round.
I think it's Sabot. But I don't know. Could be wrong.
Sabot, Sabo. Sabat is definitely not correct because that's a vampire.
Stab it.
I'm going to shoot a vampire at this guy.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it.
And that is AP.
And that's a bye-bye.
So we have moved 2. So we're going to then 3, 4, 5, 6, and end up here. Which then brings me to elevation 0. It just turns back. Ipswich, you still alive?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Just making sure.
All right.
As I pull
Joker.
up sick aerial.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to
This
go
is great.
punch the witch in the face. And then if it's not dead, Joker can kill it.
I've got my bow at like 3 charges. I am definitely going to take down that witch. At least I'm hoping to. I've got overkill procs on this thing. If nobody would mind, this would be Ace in the Hole
just
activating.
go
Yeah, go right ahead then. Let's see the bow in action. The damage is 1d3 per charge. So you said you're at 4
And
charges?
If I'm at 3 charges because I've accumulated at least 10 heat.
Mhm.
3 spaces of movement aimed at the witch. I am nearly going to stress if I so much as do this. So first of all, stabilize. The charges are still in. The charges are still in there. So cool mech, clear condition. I have nothing on me.
I'll make some changes after the session to that bow so it's a little bit more easy to use in Foundry for you.
Yep, I think it's better if it had like profiles.
Yeah.
This is gonna be confusing.
Yeah, I can set that up pretty
Anyways.
easily.
All right, overcharge, baby, because I had to stabilize to do that. Come on,
Well, there you go. Only one.
seriously? You can't give me more heat.
Not this time.
Anyway. P3 flare bow directly at the witch. I have no accuracy on this. That still hit. Okay, that's
Mhm.
damage. I have to do it. So 1d3 to charge. That's at least 2d3.
You said you had 3 charges.
No, wait, 3d3.
4 cool by stabilizing them? Didn't you stabilize? So would you have 4?
No, the thing is, it's tracked it's tracking the entire heat. The stabilize just counts it. So like one charge, 2 charge, 3 charge because of its 10. So it's 3 charges out of 4.
Well, I think what
I
Colton's
see.
trying to say is
I'm a bit confused by that. But all right.
because you stabilized before the attack, right? So shouldn't that have given you another charge?
I would think it would give 1, right? Because he did 9.
No, it combined, does not track separately. Because
I guess I'm confused about what that means then. Combined do
I'm
not
also
track
quite
separately.
confused.
It from what I'm reading, it's like you're basically take all of the heat that you've gathered and then divide it by 5, and that's how many charges you've got.
Well, you had 9 feet, right? So, I guess that would be 1 charge, right?
1 charge. I did technically gain 11.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just that
So
I
that would be
cleared
2 charges. So yeah, then wouldn't stabilizing
Yeah, you lost 9
9?
heat, which is 5, so that gives you
another
a
charge. Yeah, so you should have 3 charges.
Yep,
So it's-
Yep.
Oh,
That's
what
why
you
I
did.
did
Okay.
put in 3
I
charges.
gotcha. Get it. Okay, cool.
But yeah, so those that damage. Rig venting to clear 2 heat, and that's gonna be the end of my turn. It's on the cusp.
It has 2 structure, but I think maybe I could hit it with my super heavy.
We'll do it.
Yeet.
Let's do
Uh,
it.
Do you want me to
Well,
not
I
shoot
think-
it but lock on? Since I have nothing else to do with my turn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you should. Let's do that. I would appreciate that.
Because I need to reload anyway.
Okay.
I'm
Raleigh off
gonna
turn.
I'm just gonna stumble over. I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder and say, "You got this," and I'm gonna lock on the witch
Hell yeah.
and reload all my guns.
It's gonna be incredibly embarrassing if I miss now.
Yep,
That's the Raleigh reloading all of its guns.
loved that. That's pretty good.
Nice.
I'm gonna hop down and take my spot back though for when the next wave comes. That'll be
All right.
Okay, Phoenix. Guess you're up now.
Then I think I'll go. So if I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 to end like part way. I know it would take me 4 total movement to get on top of this, right?
Yeah.
But can I count?
Or
a
you could just
point,
fly.
1 point. I don't have any flight systems anymore.
You can still fly, but you're
Oh,
slowed
wait.
while you're flying. But then you land and then you're not slowed, so it's fine.
So you only fly for
Oh.
standard movement, which is enough.
I see. Well, wait, that's a little. How do I? Oh, okay. I see. So 1, 2. I was gonna use. Let's see. I was just gonna use that and then Shaoli's tenacity to get up on top of there. The combined 6 movement. Does that work?
I suppose so. Yeah. Yeah. Jolly's a free action. So,
So I'll get
Well,
up
I
on top of there with
guess-
Shaoli.
I guess if you're in midair, you couldn't use Jolly because you'd be slowed and therefore you couldn't move in any way aside from standardly. But
Oh,
unless,
even if I'm climbing.
Well, you don't have enough speed to start climbing.
let's think.
Oh,
If you
using
climb up
1
onto
would
this-
not put me-
I guess you could just climb up onto. I'm overthinking this. The goal is you're just trying to get to that spot.
I am, yeah.
You can do that with
That-
your standard
Is there
movement.
actually any way I can
Yeah,
do
that's
that?
just you could just float over there in 0G with standard movement because your speed is
Oh.
3, and that's just 3
Oh,
horizontal
okay.
spaces. So that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
I can do that to fly, but still land on there. Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll do that then. I'll just move up there. Let me check something. I guess I could do that, and then. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll just move up here and then attack with my Tempest Charge Blade. Lock on for 1 accuracy. Nice.
Boom.
Okay.
Ooh, short
Cool.
crit.
Oh, wait. Oh, do we not have any more field analysts in the squad anymore?
I don't know if you. I think it's dead anyway. I don't think you need the crit.
It would just be fun, though.
That's true.
Did everybody get rid of field analyst?
Yeah, I don't think anyone has it.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Wait,
Well, okay.
hey,
Was that a yes, Joker? You do not
nope,
have
I
field
do not
analyst
have
anymore?
field analyst.
Oh.
I've got technical.
Well, that makes me sad. It's all good. I'll roll damage.
Yeah. You're
Wow.
good.
Okay. Yeah.
You're all right. Yeah.
Almost
you
full
literally,
damage. There we go. Fucking trying to stress me.
Hmm.
Okay. I mean, I'm still 1 away from heat cap. I guess I'll use Shaoli's tenacity to just move back to where I was. And I'll punch this wall again.
I guess we
Oh,
can safely
break
say
out
that
this wall?
segment is destroyed.
Yeah.
Normally it wouldn't, but it's pretty clear in this case.
Yeah.
He's doing
Well,
the
'cause it
thing.
took-
He's punching holes.
It took 10 damage. It took 10 damage.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, he's
yeah.
doing the thing.
Yeah.
You're doing the thing. All right, I guess if you're done, I will leave LK. Just move boost to the left, I suppose.
Yeah.
No enemies right now.
That's the fastest.
Quiet in here.
Well.
One quick action left. I don't know if there's anything to do it for, though. Bolster Joker? I don't know. I guess it's an NPC, so the bolster action isn't available. Repair?
Have it hide.
Hide. All right. Yeah, sure. Hides. And we will end the round there. I will go ahead and say these are going to be our last reinforcements, but we will just stop there for the night. We'll finish it next
We could
week, I think.
theoretically.
Or do you
finish
think
the entire
actually? Yeah,
encounter on one enemy turn?
Yeah.
Just have
True,
it
yeah,
go
that's
first
fair.
and then it's done.
yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, yeah, these last couple of enemies, for all of the good that they will do, I'm sure, are an elite pirate assassin and a veteran archer. I put them both in the bottom Ingra zones. Player went last, so enemy goes first. We're going to have the elite pirate assassin go, so I'm not going to waste that enemy. And we leap. Whee! Right here. And I mean, I guess playing this by what the enemy would probably do is sap
Gotta do it.
you,
Agi save
Phoenix.
first from leap.
Sorry, what's up from Lee? Oh yeah, I guess yeah. Phoenix has to make a agility save and then an engineering save, basically.
Wait, what am I doing now?
Agi save.
Why am I making? Oh, for the assassin.
Yeah, leap next to you. Agi save and then an NG save.
Wait, what's the engineer? Oh, okay, they must succeed on an engineering save. Oh, because he has 2 things I gotta make saves for. Oh shit! I
Yeah.
want to be stunned. Okay.
You'll be prone and stun. That's gonna now make
Wait,
a
what the
combo.
hell? Okay, Agi save.
I think you're
Oh,
good.
that's Not.
Yep.
Oh, I am. Okay.
Yep. Save
And
target's
an
10.
engineering save. Please.
Hey.
All right.
Okay. Hey. Yeah.
Useless.
What was
Shall
that?
we have LK move into the zone?
Yeah, unless we want to beat up the assassin. Oh, that's right.
Oh, is that?
mean, I
it?
got-
I know I did say.
Oh, it actually can't even get there. Oh.
Yeah, she can only move there. It's
I forgot the
literally
player
one
movement
more
zone is
space.
Not the egress. It's too
Yeah,
much
Wait,
space.
she has to get to the end.
No, it's literally one more space, actually.
Oh.
It would
well,
be like
I guess
that right
this
there.
fight does get to happen. Yay. All right.
All right.
I
Well-
can't reach her to shoot her in the back to knock her into the space.
Oh, damn, that would have been clutch.
So
That
maybe
would-
knowing
would
this,
be
maybe
funny.
we don't have her go first. Actually, is it too late to go back on that?
Not too late. No, not too late. We can undo the activation.
Move 10 spaces back.
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll just
I can
We'll
declare
stop here.
first.
Oh yeah, you should probably do the Amber Phantom declare. Yeah. All right. So Amber Phantom declares first player turn of the round. Do you want to just go ahead and take that turn before we forget, and then
yeah,
we'll
sure.
stop for the night? Yeah, go ahead, take the turn.
So we will go here, and we will barrage again onto the assassin. Bump.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Crit.
It's an even result, so the assassin gets bonked into that. But it does any damage.
My brilliant plan has come to pass. Gonna toss that way.
Same thing.
Just do 2, and then we will shoot the other one.
Oh, that one was odd. You get pushed away.
Wow.
Ending turn there.
Yep.
Okay. We will end the turn there, and we will end our session there as well. Stay tuned for
All
next
right.
episode.